What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about Dogecoin, as it is absolutely pumping right now. And not only that, but today it actually just crossed a higher market cap than Ford, the automaker Ford, which is absolutely absurd. Dogecoin is a meme coin. It literally has no value. It's a coin created for people to transact with. It was created as a joke. It's literally got a picture of a dog as its mascot and as its logo. It's absolutely absurd, and now it's worth more than a company that has been around for a very, very long time and is one of the pinnacle companies in the USA. So it's absolutely insane. And not only that, but today it's up 8.7%. The entire market is slightly bleeding because of Bitcoin dominance, which we'll also cover in a bit. XRP is actually up 11%, which is very, very unique to see. I was really not expecting that, but we're going to be covering Doge, so let's jump straight in. Now, in the previous video we talked about trying to get a Doge entry off around at this area right here, which clearly didn't hit because it just absolutely front ran us and went spiraling up towards the upside, simply because all the hype behind Elon Musk, Donald Trump, the Department of Government Efficiency, all these little things, or I say little, they're actually huge, all these huge things just compiling on top of one another has caused this huge spiral. And if you're in the Discord, which I'll leave linked down below, you would have been buying Doge when we were, which was at the lows of this year. At the start of this year we were buying at around 7 cents, and even before this year we were still buying Doge before the huge spike up to 70 cents. So really insane stuff, and we're going to start taking profits on our spot really soon because it's up nearly, what is this, 5 to 6x, which is absolutely nuts. So yeah, great job by the team inside the Discord. Again, if you do want to be getting those trades, then make sure to check out down below. I'll make sure not to keep plugging it throughout the video, so don't you worry. But yeah, I mean, we obviously entered price discovery now for this year, and we can really judge by where it was previously with the previous resistance levels, but it already sort of aligns up with the Fibonacci. So we're going to use the Fibonacci a bit and also draw on the previous resistance levels, which were right here. And you can see it has started to slightly resist. Obviously this pump has to slightly slow down. It can't just continue in one direction. There is going to be a slight consolidation, which we're starting to see now. However, there is a huge resistance at 45 to 46.5 cents, and that's where I'm going to be looking to see some sort of downside move. I'm not looking to short at all. During this bull market, it's very risky to try and short, even to try and long. As you can see here, the market's down quite significantly on altcoins, so some shorts are printing, but ultimately it's so hard to catch the short at the right moment and to even catch the right coin. Like XRP is up 12% today when it was one of the worst performing coins during the bear market, so you would have probably been looking to short XRP, and now it's short today. It's a very strange time in the market, which I'm not looking to really start gambling on. However, we are getting some nice trades on futures regardless, just doing some smaller day trades and scalps. So I'm really going to be looking for Dogecoin to come back down slightly, maybe even to the 1.618 area on the Fibonacci. If we go over here, I think this sort of aligns with what we have over here with the previous resistance levels. If I quickly drag out to the right, extend right, yeah, so again, sort of aligns with what we have right here. And if you did miss Dogecoin, on these low levels, which again, you shouldn't really be trying to chase these coins. Once they've pumped, you've sort of missed the boat. And I don't mean a pump by like a 5 to 10% move. Like Dogecoin has done a multiple over the past few days. It's ran up over 300%, which is absolutely insane. For Trump winning, I don't think any other election has gone like this, especially for Doge. So this is definitely history being made. But I will be looking to start accumulating more or shorter term positions at this level right here. But again, we're going to have to watch the lower time frame to see how it reacts to this level. We don't want to just place a random long right here and target highs with 40% profit and lows of 32% loss, or even lower. We want to find a lower time frame sort of pattern that we can use tensor. So I mean, it's very hard, like here on the 1 hour, if you're trying to enter on the retest, it's very difficult to find. But after a spike, we will get a downward move, and then it's easier to find a reversal. So like here, for example, if you're looking for a reversal, you can look for maybe this to use as an order block. For example, we come in, we tap the order block, we create a low, we break below the low, we create a fair value gap, we come down, we come back into the fair value gap, you place your trade and you short, something like that. You want to find a lower time frame entry, a precise entry, but the narrative should always be from the longer term chart, like the daily, the weekly, but I prefer just using the daily simply because it's the best of both worlds. It gives you enough data, but it's also higher time frame data, which is very, very good. Now we also need to check on Bitcoin dominance. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance obviously saw a huge crash, which enabled a lot of altcoins to rally, but today it's obviously seeing a large spike up, or over the last 3 days it's seeing a large spike up, essentially causing altcoins to bleed. Even the S&P is slightly bleeding today, but that's not the cause of this video. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance, the key level to watch is as long as we don't break this high, we should be good to go for the bull run. Now we did create a lower low right here, if you want to call it a lower low. We got below the previous candle. Quite hard to determine because again we're seeing another spike up, but we can count this as a first lower low, and as long as we don't create a higher high now, then we should start to look towards a downtrend. So if it can now come back down, create a new lower low, and obviously just start trending down as it has been trending up. If we zoom out here and go on the weekly, you can see just how much it's been trending up practically since 2022. So we need to see a huge downward move in order for altcoins to flourish. Bitcoin also is going to be a key driving factor for Doge in the entire market, and it's at a resistance level right now of the 1.618 on 89,000. So again, it can't just continue moving up. We are going to have to see some sort of consolidation, whether that be consolidation here or consolidation slightly below. It will have to do that, and again, I think we will probably consolidate slightly before seeing some sort of move down, consolidation, move up, and that's essentially how the market will be moving this bull run. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Again, Doge has already been one of the best performing coins this year and of this bull run thus far, so it's definitely going to be the coin to keep an eye out, simply because it has probably the most government backing in the world. It's backed by the richest person in the world, who has extremely close ties to the USA president, or the new president Donald Trump, and I don't think there's that sort of team on any other cryptocurrency. Even with Bitcoin and ETH, where we have huge ETFs with huge institutional investors buying, probably the most institutions hold Bitcoin, but the largest people in the world are pushing Dogecoin. So it's sort of going to turn into like this Dogecoin versus Bitcoin sort of war, but it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. And one thing to always keep in mind is that obviously Dogecoin is not intended to be a store of value, so it's not going to be directly competing with Bitcoin in that sense. There's more Dogecoin being created every single day. Its intended use is to be transacted, so they're trying to make it as liquid as possible, as easy to make transactions with it as possible, whereas Bitcoin is deflationary, so there's a capped amount of Bitcoins that will ever be created, and there's halvings also every couple of years or 4 years, and that's essentially what Bitcoin does, and its intended use is as a store of value. So yeah, quickly summarize, we're going to be looking to find some short-term trades roughly at this area. If you do want to be getting the exact trades that we're going to be finding, then check out the Discord down below as well, because you don't want to be missing the trades we're sending out, especially during this bull run. There's never been a better time to join, so make sure to check out down below. Thank you all for watching. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade crypto, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.